So, one of the most embarrassing things just happened to me. I thought I hit record and started recording. And in fact, I was not, and I was just talking to myself, and I wasn't recording at all. Thankfully, I didn't get too far into the game. But as you see, it was 5 minutes ago that I realized that I was not actually doing anything. But I did collect 2 billion. And I unlocked the rock. I did, and it made the dinosaurs. Okay. My gosh, I cannot believe that I freaking did that. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just gonna hide myself and continue on. Okay, and I moved my screen down here to where now you guys can see all this up here. Huh. Here's the achievement. Dawn of the Dinosaurs. The Mesozoic era began with the Permian-Triassic extinction event, the largest documented mass extinction in Earth's history, separated into 3 major periods, the Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous. This era saw many new developments in geology, climate, and evolution, including the age of the dinosaurs. Okay, let's go ahead and go to cold-blooded. Cold-blooded animals rely on external heat sources to control their body temperatures. This allows them to have conservative metabolisms and save energy, but can also make them vulnerable to overheating or freezing. Let's go over to fins. Where's fins? The proto-limb fins would eventually develop into hind legs that would help mammals, reptiles, birds, and amphibians travel on land. Flagellum. It's a tail-like appendage that protrudes from a cell body and helps it to move around. And then the medulla oblongata. Structure located in the lower part of the brainstem, the medulla controls the autonomic functions of the body, including the heartbeat, breathing, and sleeping. It evolved in fish around 500 million years ago and forms a large portion of the reptile brain. So, a good chunk of the dinosaurs. I mean, this is what we got going on. I can't even zoom out far enough to see it all. We got all sorts of cool little colors. I want to get all the way up here. So, this is buying smart. Let's just buy one. Get pteropod. The first animals emerge from ocean and start living on dry land. The original colonizers, tetrapods, were the first water dwellers to develop legs, and amphibious breathing, and to crawl onto dry land. Eee, look at him. He's so cute. He's so stinking cute. Eee. Okay. And from here, we got legs. Legs evolved from fins to fulfill an organism's need to support their body weight, a trait essential for migrating from the oceans onto dry land. Eggshell. Am I gonna have enough to unlock all these? Yeah. An egg is a self-contained life support system filled with amniotic fluid that enables reproduction to be possible outside of wet environments. Reptiles, birds, and a handful of rare mammals lay eggs. Warm-blooded organisms have the ability to maintain a body temperature higher than their environments, enabling them to move into new and more diverse homes. Get some lungs. Evolving from swim bladders in fish, these gas-filled bladders called lungs gave tetrapods the ability to breathe air and the means to function on land. Quadrupedalism. There we go. That means 4 feet. Quad and ped. You have to think like petty, a pedicure. So, feet. 4 feet. The ability to have 4 feet, I guess. Animals that stand and walk on 4 legs are called quadrupeds. This adaptation requires strong joints and allows animals to stand farther from the ground and travel greater distances. Let's buy a mammal, y'all. And a little bun bun. Look at him. Boink. 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 Love it. Ah, I love it. The first vertebrates with warm blood. Mammals nurse their young with milk from mammary glands, have skin covered in fur or hair, and have larger brains that possess a neocortex. I'm just having the time of my life here, guys. Out of the ocean. Escaping the dangers of the sea, the first land dwellers develop legs and make their way onto solid ground, heralding a new age of evolution. Exploration hub. Let Symbolance take you on a limited time journey. What worldly secrets are out there to explore? Assist her mission as you find more information to strengthen the simulation. Awesome. I mean, like, look at all these guys. You see? Like, that's a lot. I can do even more. Watch. By smart. And we got an achievement. Eukaryotic ephemera. The concept of the eukaryote has been attributed to the French biologist Edouard Chaton. Edouard Chaton. I was trying to pronounce a French name. I was failing miserably.
What is it?
My, thing is on, just so you know.
Yeah.
I gotta get back to it. Edouard Chaton? Edouard Chaton?
I can guarantee you that that last name is correct.
Chaton? Edouard?
Did that sound? I mean, it looks right.
Edouard Chaton?
Sounds right.
Look at me. Boom, look at all those achievements we just got all at the same time. We got hospitable. Sponges can provide a home for up to 16,000 other creatures while they are alive. I realize I have not been gaining entropy. Don't be jelly! Jellyfish have no brain, hearts, bones, or eyes. They are invertebrates with a basic nervous system called a nerve net, which allows them to smell, detect light, and respond to other stimuli. Dang, I can't imagine not having eyes.
Question is, invertebrates, maybe?
What did I say?
Invertebrate?
They're invertebrate. Invertebrates? Invertebrate? I don't know. INVERTEBRATES. Invertebrates.
Invertebrates.
Invertebrates. Because the bones in your back are called vertebrates.
Yes.
Invertebrates.
But the noun for the creatures who have it is, I'm pretty sure the T is actually pronounced.
Look it up. I'm gonna look it up.
I hate to be a grammar Nazi, but I kind of actually enjoy figuring out what's right and what's wrong, you know?
Speaking of Nazis.
but like, I would rather be corrected if I'm wrong.
Invertebrates.
There we go.
Invertebrates.
I normally say invertebrates.
Just call them invertebrates. And at this point, it has become one of those words that I've thought about way too much, and it's not a word anymore.
Invertebrate. Shut up.
She found it useful. I appreciate your support. I'll see you soon. You will Julian's pronunciation guide where we look at how to pronounce.
I want to actually look at the video.
Pronunciation guide.
Actually look at the video, please. I don't want to look off of Google.
Some spoken words in the world. Is honor curious word? Or say what you're looking forward to. These words are confusing. If anyone is teased, the channel to learn more. Invert.
I think that in reference to an animal who has a vertebrae, they are called an invertebrate. Or no, the ones who don't have it would be an invertebrate, but the ones who do have it would be a vertebrate.
Invertebrate.
Yeah, so whenever it's referring to an animal type, it's either vertebrate or invertebrate, but if it's referring to the actual pieces of spine, it is vertebrae.
Yeah. That doesn't make sense.
I think they just changed it that very slight amount so that way you can either be talking, so that way you can, differentiate between talking about the actual pieces of spine and talking about the animal who has the spine.
I've always heard it as invertebrate though.
I don't know.
Maybe it's a southern thing. Maybe it's how they pronounce it.
Maybe.
I think because I've always heard it as invertebrate.
I don't know. It's definitely one of those things that you have to search it up though.
Yeah.
Because
Okay, but other things. The tape is old as time. A fossilized tapeworm, a species of flatworm, has been found that dates back to 270 million years ago. Well, you know that we don't use BC anymore, right?
Huh?
We don't use BC anymore. That was something I was taught in school.
No?
We don't use BC anymore.
What is it?
Yeah, we don't use before Christ and after death. It's
I think BC got changed to BCE, before creation of existence.
Yeah, but that's because that's the singular. That's how you would use it if the whole world was Christian, and the whole world isn't Christian.
Okay.
So, okay.
bit, yeah.
See, because I just had a class where we don't use it anymore. Yeah, BCE and CE rather than BC and AD.
Okay, so BCE is before creation of existence, and then CE would be...
No, BCE before Common Era.
Oh, Common Era. Okay, okay. I don't know why I thought that... Maybe I just assumed the other one.
Yeah, by using BC and AD, scholars use a dating system that places a Christian event at the center of all human history. BCE and CE allow scholars to reference historical dates without necessarily acknowledging the historical significance of Jesus' birth.
But they're still based off of the same date.
No, they aren't.
No?
No.
Okay. Sorry, that was an assumption. It was more of a question than it was a statement. Then what would today, like, what would this year be in CE?
Look.
Um,
2024 CE. Common Era.
So it still starts at the same date.
I don't know.
Maybe it's just for the sake of, you know, they're not saying before Christ, they're saying before Common Era.
Maybe.
But it is still based off of the same date.
Let me see.
Which still puts that at the center. It's just not referenced as that.
So Christian scholars believe Jesus Christ was born as 1 CE. So even though it wasn't, or I mean it was, Jesus was a real person, but if we are stepping back away from Christianity, you know, because Christianity is a religion.
Yes.
But if you step away from it, yeah, Jesus was in fact a real person, you know. But since a majority of scholars are Christian, like back then, all of the scholars were mostly Christian.
Well, yeah.
That, you know, just because Christianity was such a prevalent,
belief until all these others came to light.
Well, just during that time, I mean, there was a whole bunch of other religions before Christianity. Christianity is a relatively newer religion.
What is the strongest one at the time?
Well, see, I think Christianity is third in the strongest religion of all time. I think Buddhism takes, but that's another thing, because Buddhism is also like more of a way of life than it is a religion. That it's like a gray area, but I think it goes. See, because Buddhism branches off of Hinduism, so I wonder if they consider them the same. Does that make sense? But I think it comes as Hindus, Buddhist, Christianity, and then Islam.
My last question is
maybe Judaism, Christianity, Islam, or maybe Islam. I know there may be less Muslims than Christians. I don't know.
My last question would be, is this derailing because of ADHD or autism? I'm sorry.
It's because I hyperfixate on historical events. Get out of here.
Okay, I'll leave you alone.
Bring me my drink, you foul woman. Sidetracking me in the middle of my video. And you told me not to interrupt yours. Here we go! Well hydrated. Jellyfish are 95% water. Goodness gracious. Jellyfish are 95% water.
Yeah, but you said well hydrated.
So is the 5% just like whatever matter they're made up of? Just keep swimming. Fish have been on the earth for more than 450 million years. I don't like doors. Plus, the door would make this seem like a very small room. I don't know why they made this room this small. You know what I mean? They could have sacrificed a little bit of the living room.
I will say this is probably about average size for a bedroom.
No.
10 foot by 12 foot, which is the same as my old bedroom.
No, I don't think. What size are normal? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna. What size is a normal bedroom?
Yeah.
11 by 12.
Yeah, it's not too far off of what I said. I said 10 by 12.
I don't think that's... The size also allows for... It is large enough to accommodate a queen-size bed and other furniture. We could not fit a queen-size bed in here.
Yes, we could.
We could not.
Yes, we could. I did.
What do you mean you did? Yours was a queen?
It was either a queen or a full, which are almost the same exact size.
So remember, you had a hard time getting in through the door whenever you had the queen-size bed in here.
The door's right at the start of the hallway.
Yeah, but could you, like, look at this room. So you had, like, what? Like, this much of walking space right here?
If the window was in a different spot, like, on that side of the room, closer to that door, then I could have definitely put a queen over here.
Yeah, I was like, that's what I'm saying. I was like, if we put a queen, because of how awkward this room is laid out, if we put a queen in here, you have very little room to get to the rest of the... Because I don't think you could put a queen over here. It would block the door to the closet, would it not?
Yeah. But like I was saying, if I wasn't worried about being able to get in or out of the window, then I could have put a queen across here. And it would have fit pretty well. Okay.
No, look, this is what they say that you should be able to fit in a normal sized bedroom. There's no way. There's no way that would have fit in here. Look at that.
That also only gives you a foot for that dresser. It might be a couple feet off, but like, it's pretty close to accurate.
Well, here, how many tiles? How big are these tiles? Are these tiles 1 foot by 1 foot tile?
Just about.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Move your feet. 5, 6. Ooh, I'm getting lost because they're 7, 8, 9. 1, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 by something. I don't know. This room seems relatively small.
9.5 going this way. It's about 9.5
I don't.
going this way.
It really seems a lot smaller than that, and I don't know if it's just because of the awkward placement of the closet.
Yeah, I think that's really it. This door right here should have been moved over here. Honestly, the door to get in should have been moved over there. It's really awkward having it right there.
And it was really awkward whenever
the hall from the bathroom.
I think it was awkward that the door opened inwards. I know that like it would have been bad if it would have opened outwards, but you could barely fit your bed in here and open up the door at the same time.
You're right. But my bed was long ways towards the door.
Yeah. I don't know. We're just sitting here talking through my whole video. It's okay. I'm trying to, I see iguanas, cold chameleons. Reptiles are found on every continent except Antarctica. What? I love this game. Doing my phone. Here, you want a tippity tap?
I don't know if I can tip this out the same way you can.
Here, just do the 1, 2, 3 over there on the keyboard, on the mouse pad. Yeah.
I do 3, I do 2.
Ooh, I need to plug my computer up. Here, I'll keep it going. That one. Is it plugged up? That's the real.
It is.
It is. Let there be light. Yeah. Like my screen goes half a shade dark, and I'm just like.
Yeah, your computer actually does that. I don't think mine does.
Just a minute.
Goodbye, internet.
Bye. Click. I don't know if that's spit or what that is. We're at 3 billion. Rocking chairs really help, y'all, especially with gaming whenever it gets a little intense. Just rock back and forth, really helps. Hands hurt. Flatworms can extend their mouths. Whoa, okay. I was like, that doesn't sound right. Flatworms can extend their mouths into their prey and use them like a vacuum cleaner to suck out their victims' insides. Yikes. Hey, whatever floats your boat, you know what I mean? Okay, we got a bunch over here. Ooh, another achievement. Look at us go. Acid trip. What do you call an acid with an attitude? An amino acid. They started running out of facts, so they started putting jokes on here, guys. DNA strands come together to form tight coils to create a chromosome. Humans have 23 pairs for a total of 46. So we have to get up to 100 for all of these, which is quite a bit. Okay, let's go back to our tree of life and let's start over here. Ear. Okay, a refined version of an organism's ability to sense vibrations in the air. Ears allow creatures to hear when a potential predator is sneaking up on them or when their prey is trying to escape. Okay, let's go over to Chloroplast. Who's Chloroplast? Ooh, click. Okay. Chloroplast. Chloroplasts are found only in plant cells. They contain the pigment chlorophyll and are where the process of photosynthesis takes place. What is this? Oscula. As sponges gain nutrients by letting water pass through them, they also need a way to excrete what's left over. The oscula is a hole where this wastewater passes out of the sponge when it's done feeding. So sponges have a special name for their butt. Interesting. Enzymes. To produce a reaction, you must first have a catalyst. Enzymes act as a trigger for biochemical reactions. They are necessary to kickstart the metabolic process to sustain life. Get a jaw in here. The articulated bones that surround the mouth jaws made respiration and nutrition more efficient. They enable chewing, hold the teeth, and protect the tongue and soft palate. Get heart. The heart is an organ dedicated to pumping blood through an organism, the center of the circulatory system. This organ is essential to keeping an animal alive. Polyp. Wait, is that Polyp. Polyps are non-mobile, sea-dwelling creatures that consisting of a tube with a mouth surrounded by tentacles. Some examples of polyps include coral and sea anemones. Predation. Predation is one of... Oh, I can't buy that yet. Sadness. Hair. Not only did hair keep mammals temperature regulated, but certain hair follicles eventually evolved into important glands like the ones that produce milk for mammalian young. I didn't know that. DNA replication's gonna be next. Oh, or I guess quadrupedalism. Where's that? Over here. We already read that one. Dang, 20 billion. Okay. As this is building back up again, let's go into the beyond. Gummy worms. That was a lot of money. Let's rank up Venus real quick. Fourth planet from the Sun and Earth's nearest neighbor, Mars is often called the Red Planet because of its ruddy color. It stands out brightly in the night sky, inspiring humans to wonder if it might be home to alien life. What star did we get? DH Tauri. 441 light years away. Dang. Okay, let's upgrade the universe, shall we? Oh, that's cool. Ah, spread nice. Oh. Program terminated. Wait a second. Did we just destroy it? Beta Come Berenices. Berenices? What did I discover? Rusty red. Mars gets a distinctive red color from iron oxide, also known as rust, on the planet's surface. Mars can be seen from Earth by the naked eye, and its color has been noted since ancient times. Just as the planets orbit the Sun, many planets are in turn orbited by one or more moons. I can add further detail to my simulation by studying these natural satellites. Our large, solitary moon, torn from Earth in a violent collision, seems to be special. Two other moons have similar dramatic histories, or is ours truly unique? We must discover the moon! Aw, dang. It did! Got rid of the sun! The god of messengers. Because it is closest to the sun, Mercury appears to move through the sky more quickly than other planets. It gets its name from the swift Roman god of messengers, who flew us winged sandals. Yeah. is this, I should say? 4 light years away. Actually, that's pretty close compared to all the other ones we've seen, I'm pretty sure. The sun's core fuses hundreds of millions of tons of hydrogen into helium every second, converting matter into energy in the process. The light and heat it produces radiate out to all the planets of the solar system. Oh, we discovered a new one. Unlike other planets in our solar system, Earth has a high level of oxygen in its atmosphere thanks to the photosynthetic process generated by plants. Recycling carbon dioxide and continually creating oxygen, this process enabled complex life to develop. Cool. What? That's cool. Okay, so while we let that kind of do its own little thing, let's go back, shall we? Yeah, no, we need to do predation. Predation is the biological interaction where one animal becomes an aggressor or predator and eats another animal, the prey. DNA replication, the basis for biological inheritance. DNA replicates by producing identical copies of existing DNA so that traits can be passed on from one organism to its offspring. Go over to uterus. The uterus is an organ in which a fetus develops. This part of the mammalian reproductive system is where an egg is fertilized and gestated until it's ready to be born. Most animals that lay eggs have an oviduct instead of a uterus. And then 3-bone ear. Also known as the middle ear, these 3 bones, the hammer, anvil, and stirrup, are a set of organic levers that regulate perception of sound. Eutherians. Eutherians are mammals that have live young that are sustained in utero by a placenta. This organ siphons nutrients between the mother and offspring, resulting in a longer pregnancy and a more developed infant. Humans are eutherians. Here we go. A little mouse. Look at him doing little mouse things. He's so stinking cute. Mammal brain. With the development of the limbic system, mammals gain the ability to experience more complex emotions than reptiles. These adaptations also improve mammals' memory. Now we can learn from our mistakes. Olfactory lobes. Mammals have large olfactory lobes, the part of their brains that control their sense of smell. These enlarged sections contribute to the larger size of the mammal brain overall. And then primate. Evolving from early tree-climbing mammals. Whoa. Primates are animals with large brains and dexterous hands. They have evolved with astonishing diversity. These animals, ranging from gorillas to lemurs to humans, are all primates. Placenta. Placenta is a temporary organ that connects an embryo to the uterus. Through this organ, the mother provides food and oxygen and removes waste products for the fetus, establishing a symbiotic relationship as it grows. Long pregnancy. Gosh, that was a lot. All at once. Goodness gracious. I need to buy at least one of these things so that the earliest ancestors of humankind came down from the trees. Here we go. Look at him. Advancement in primate evolution. The apes of the Hominidae family, Hominidae family are ancestors of the modern humans' earliest ancestors. Divergent branches of evolution created both humans and the modern great apes. What's that? Okay, we're gonna go ahead and buy long pregnancy real quick. How efficient is ape right now? It's pretty efficient. Eutherians carry their young until they are more fully developed than other mammals. Some can even walk or run within an hour of birth. Yep. Okay, which one did I get over here? Whale of a tail. Many of the largest sea-dwelling animals are mammals, not fish. These include whales and dolphins. Sharks, however, are fish. Share and share alike. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells share 4 characteristics: DNA, RNA, a cytoplasm, and a cell membrane. The world's first multicellular organism, sponges are stationary filter feeders. There are about 5,000 species of sea sponges found worldwide. Ain't that crazy? Getting a lot done this episode, y'all. I think once I get a little bit more done, we should... Okay, here we go. Ribosomes. They are tiny particles that help to synthesize proteins and polypeptides in the cell. This is a lot, guys. Oh! Phagocytic cell. Phagocytes, or white blood cells, are cells that have the ability to ingest other cells or harmful foreign particles that are essential for producing immunity to infectious or contaminating agents. Dang, that's quite a bit. That is also quite a bit. Hermaphroditism. Organisms with hermaphroditism either have a complete or partial set of both male and female reproductive systems. Animals with hermaphrodism include clownfish, earthworms, and snails. You didn't know that? Oh, I got one over here. Eukaryotic cells are typically much larger than those of prokaryotes. They have a volume of around 10,000 times greater than the prokaryotic cell. Dome cranium. Primates have larger brains than most animals. Their unique skulls provide more room for these large brains, protecting them from damage and giving them more room to grow. Okay, I may have to go ahead and stop it there, guys, but look how far we got. I think we started with tetrapod on this, and we've gotten mammals, eutherians, and apes. Okay, well, thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you guys can get notifications when I upload more videos like this, okay? See you guys in the next video. Bye!